Godzilla games are rare today. In fact, we only ever get crappy mobile games. I guess no one wants another Unleashed, Save the Earth, or Destroy All Monsters Melee. Which sucks, cause I'd rather have that than Godzilla 2014.
Godzilla is approaching the generator. The generator is losing power.
The generator is losing power. Godzilla is approaching the generator. The generator is losing power. Godzilla is approaching the generator. The generator is losing power. Godzilla is approaching the generator. The generator is losing power. Godzilla is approaching the generator. The generator is losing power.
Outside of a cameo and a lackluster overpriced DLC for Gigabash, we don't have any other real Godzilla stuff in gaming today. So I decided to check out any Japan exclusive games to see if we Americans missed out on anything good. But of course, like per usual, I see a game, think it'll be good, and it turns out to be yet another bad game. You remember Godzilla 2014? Probably not. But for those who need a refresher, Godzilla's approaching the generator. The generator is losing power. Now do you remember? If not, you're lucky. That game sucked. It was also the last Godzilla game we got in the West. And no, mobile gacha games don't count. This game was the original Godzilla 2014, except it's called Godzilla Generations, and was for the Sega Dreamcast. Back in the year 1998, developed by General Entertainment Co., published by Sega Enterprise Ltd. Also, there's no Kaiju battles or anything, and you can only play as Godzilla, or the worst option, Mechagodzilla. You just walk around slowly, attempting to destroy the entire city, each level playing the same, and yes, there's nothing else to do. No fighting Mechagodzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Gigan, Angry Anus, Space Godzilla, Destroya, Rodan, or anything. The controls are truly god-awful. Not only does this make Resident Evil 1 play like Modern Warfare, it feels like the worst controlling game I have ever played to date. If Resident Evil had tank controls, Godzilla Generations has septic tank controls. No matter where you look, no matter the camera angle, you can only move forward by pushing up on the analog stick. This is disorienting, as the camera shifts so often and chases you like Code Veronica or Outbreak 1 and 2. At times, it's near impossible to see where you're going. I run off the map constantly, getting yelled at by the game. The camera is just non-stop fighting me. I need to see where I'm walking but can't. The camera also stays in place, following you as you get closer. This in turn leads tons of moments where you cannot see anything but Godzilla's thick thighs.
Damn, boy! Damn, boy! He's thick! Boy! That's a thick ass boy! Damn!
I can barely even tell where the missile trucks and tanks are. Trying to shoot them with Godzilla's breath is near impossible, and I just hate this game. After 5 minutes, I wanted to stop playing, but I got to level 4 before rage quitting to see what else this game had to offer. Your goal in the 5 levels included in the game is to destroy the entire city. Every single building, every single tank and missile truck, and every single tree.
What? What the fuck?
Yes, you must step on every single tree to clear the level. You're on a timer of about 12 minutes in normal mode. If you destroy the entire city, you get a better ranking. That's it. There's no unlockables or anything like that. You just have to destroy the entire city as fast as possible with a variety of attacks. Those attacks are Atomic Blue Breath, Atomic Red Breath, and Tail Swing. That's it. That's all you get. You cannot run, jump, use your fists, let alone even kick.
It's awful. It's all fucking awful! It's all of it, and every single one of them sucks!
So yes, much like Godzilla 2014, everything is incredibly slow. You move so slow, it takes roughly 20 plus seconds to get across the level. It's just a slow-paced, clunky game of destruction, with nothing fun happening during the gameplay. I mean, maybe if I was a little kid this game would appeal to me, but as I get older, I expect more from games. So this might be like one of those, oh, this is a Godzilla game for the little kids. But even then, you think little kids are gonna know how to play a freaking worst controlling Resident Evil Godzilla game? Of course, if you can even tell where you're going, as the camera barely moves till you're off screen, this is Resident Evil, but a million times worse. Those games are playable. Capcom knew what they were doing. That's why Resident Evil is a tyrant of a franchise.
That's the joke.
But here, you have to fight the camera, trying to find every single little tree, trying to find what portion of the building that's still standing, locating the military to step on them, or waste your atomic breath attacking, getting hit non-stop. It's just awful, especially when you realize your ranged attack has a short range. So when you think, oh, I'm in range, I'm going to be able to blow up entire buildings with atomic breath, bam, you missed. Yes, you have to destroy each tree and piece of a building. Each building comes in a single or several parts. This can be annoying as you walk into a baseball stadium hoping you have to actually take it apart piece by piece. but it gets worse with these bloody trees, especially those on the border of the level. Since you take forever to turn around, this leads you to leaving the playable area, getting yelled at by the game, hoping you make it back in time before the 10 count reaches 0. There's no real threat outside of the military, camera, and boredom. Where's the giant monster fights? They don't exist. You can see monsters in the loading screens. Heck, they even show the abomination 1998 American movie Godzilla. That says everything regarding what little quality this piece of shit has to offer. The game is just boring, forgettable, and god-awful to play. It's truly the worst Godzilla game I've played and reviewed to date. It's worse than Godzilla Unleashed for the PS2, which had nothing new to it outside of a story. Meanwhile, the Wii version had new Kaiju, but worse controls. This game is also worse than Godzilla Domination for the GBA, which suffered from bad controls in combat plus the lack of Kaiju. Godzilla Generations truly is a terrible game. The King of Monsters deserves better. There appears to be about 3 game modes. Normal, which we've already covered, Time Attack, and some weird mode we'll get to after this. So what is Time Attack? It's literally the same mode as normal, but you have even less time to destroy an entire city. It's god awful and I cannot see the appeal. Let's move on already. The some weird mode is entirely in Japanese. Also, nothing works as I tried pressing every button on my controller to only get nothing. The only button that works is the back button. At first I thought this was going to be the versus mode or something else, I don't know. I just wanted to have some fun with this game, but instead I felt like I was at a college seminar. So this mode is worthless. What else does Godzilla Generations have to offer us? Well, there's only one other mode, and I figured it was the options screen, cause normally the bottom menu is a settings menu or quit button. Instead, I got probably the best part of the game here. This is a theater mode, where we can watch clips from various Toho movies over the decades. Is that what this is? Honestly, that's probably the most exciting thing so far, and that's just sad. Obviously not playing them for copyright reasons.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
The music is okay, at least they got the theme right, as it seems to be literally from the movies. All the music is literally from the movies, I swear, and it's good. But that's probably the only good thing I can say, really, about this game and theater mode. There's nothing else to talk about, as this game is incredibly lackluster and boring. Even though there's a sequel that came out 1 year later, I don't think I'll be covering it. I just wanted to find some hidden gems, but instead all I got was yet another ruptured septic tank catapulting fecal matter into the sky above me.
Oh, that's nasty.
At the end of the day, Godzilla Generations is a garbage game that's not worth playing. Unless of course you're a Godzilla fanboy who just loves everything Godzilla while autistically screeching on the official Godzilla subreddit whenever someone doesn't agree with you. They should have just made a basic fighting game with city destruction being part of the gameplay as you fight the Kaiju instead. Otherwise known as Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for Nintendo GameCube and Xbox, which came out not that much later in 2002. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.